Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. It is 6:58 a.m. on Saturday, the 5th of May. Yay! Oh, Cinco de Mayo, and all that goes along with. So, happy hello day. I have a little Charvy in my pocket now. He's a sweet little guy. I dug him out of his nest, and so he's really, really tired. He had been up and drinking, but then after he drank, he quickly dashed back into his nest. So he's tired, he's sleepy, he wants to go back to bed. So really quick, just to show off little Charvy's face, if he'll let me show just who he is. Little Charv, he's my only halfway chipmunky. Which, if a hamster looks like a chipmunk, that's the coloration known as a golden. That's a golden hamster. If they look like a chipmunk, that's the coloration color for that. And he's got some of the classic golden colors right up here on the front, which is they look just exactly like a chipmunk. And it's just so cute. But that's the golden coloration for hamsters. So if you see a golden hamster, or people talk about golden hamsters, just imagine what a chipmunk looks like, and that's the coloration, almost exactly. And it's really cool. I just wanted to mention that because I always just talk about whatever happens to pop into my head. I'm trying desperately to remember what I wanted to say this morning. One of the few things that I ever try to remember. Well, when I want to remember those becomes the few things. It's not English. My brain is still not functioning well. I woke up close to 5:30 again today. But I just wanted to say, not even at the end of anything, not asking for anything, just a thank you all so very, very much. I received my patreon.com creator payout today. And thank you all so much. It's not been good since my, ever since my mother passed on, things have been even harder. And so you helped quite a bit. Thank you all so much. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate that to no end. It is very, very appreciated, each and every one of you. I'm of the generation, I've got my grandparents' training because my grandparents were Depression era people. That's where they had their formative stuff happen. You know, they had emigrated to the United States from Scotland, and then while they're here, you know, there's the Great Depression, and so they lived through all this stuff, and they have their kids, so they impart the way they lived on to their kids. And because my mother had to work, and because after she'd gotten married for, I can't remember, it was only about a year, I believe she told me, to my genetic father, and then they broke up. So I was her kid, she was a single mother, had to work. And so she worked, her parents raised me. And so I had, you know, just direct lessons from my grandparents, Depression era people, plus my mother's personality with the training she had gotten from her Depression era parents. So I grew up having drilled into my head, especially my mother, who would almost point it out point by point, the way I'm going to say it. But it boiled down to, if you are in trouble, shut up about it. Take care of it yourself. Die if you have to, because no one cares. And so that was drilled into my head all the way until I moved out and went into the Air Force at 19 years old. I have since learned, especially starting when I crashed and burned with my alcoholism. Up until then, I had been doing and trying to do everything by myself, and I crashed and burned and almost died. I have since learned, had drilled into my head time and time again, that it's okay to ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help. And in fact, there are people out there, if you try to do everything yourself, if you try to do it all yourself, you are actually depriving other people of the opportunity to help, because there are people that thrive on that. They actually go out looking for people to help. I always talk about the Mormon missionaries because I was baptized Christian, Mormon, and the Mormon missionaries, part of their job as the missionaries is to just go out, knock on people's doors and say, can we help you with anything? Anything at all. We'll help you. Just let us help. And they will. I have seen them. They've helped me and my family incredibly. I've seen them help other people. They're looking for an opportunity to just go out and help. And so trying to do it all yourself isn't always a good thing now, is it? Nope. Don't be the unbending tree that tries to withstand any force, because that's the tree that tries to withstand and then snaps in the wind. But the tree that bends and asks for help is the tree that when the storm is over is still standing. And I'm still standing, and I'm still surviving, and thank you all so very, very much. You have helped me incredibly. I have given you the opportunity to do so. Thank you very, very much for those of you that have. And for those of you that haven't been able to help financially, please do not ever, 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 ever feel bad about that. When I say that I take all good wishes, deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, when I say that, if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I mean that. It's okay. If you can't help, or you simply are not a kind of person that does that, then it's okay. I take good wishes, and I'm honest about that. Thank you very, very much, each and every one of you. I was just overwhelmed by warm, happy, fuzzy feelings when the Patreon.com Patreon payment came out. It is deeply and greatly appreciated, each and every one of you. Thumbs up. Now, do I have anything else that I want to talk about? Well, I mostly wanted to apologize for yesterday, because I start off the day saying I'm feeling good and everything's really shaping up pretty good, and it was, until I stopped moving right around 11 o'clock. Fell asleep for a while, really groggy, and then moments after I wake up, my housemate says, you need to go find your wife's death certificate. We need to go renew the tabs for the vehicle. When I do reaction videos, I have to be in a certain frame of mind, which is, you have to be happy. I have to be happy. I mean, I can be irritated or irate about things, but generally it's like, there's a certain head frame, a certain place your mind has to be in to be able to be fair. Because if you're in a bad mood and you're watching something, you're not going to be able to be fair about that. You're not going to be able to give a good, honest reaction. So if I'm ever in a bad mood or some such, I don't even try, because I know I'm not going to be able to be fair. And if I'm not feeling good about this or that, it's just not going to work. I really want to be fair to anything that I listen to or watch. And so yesterday when I woke up and then had to go digging through my wife's stuff that I had saved, because I've been trying to move stuff out of my storage unit, and the only place to save it is in my room. So I don't have a ton of room in my actual room. I've got my bed, the stuff that I'm saving, and then a little bit of room. It's all safe, of course. We had a walkthrough of the owners and all that, because, every year, walkthrough, and it's fine. It's not like hoarder or anything. Everything, you can get around it, and it's safe because there's no fire hazard, so it's Not like I'm the crazy person hoarding anything. No, it's just some boxes of stuff that I've been moving out of storage of my wife's stuff. And so I had to go through that to get hold of the death certificate so that I could go in and get the tabs for my van again, because it was in her name. The vehicle, it's always been in her name. And then she died before we even thought about that, of switching it over. Who knew? Who would have thought? And so that was fun. We went in, we got the tabs done, we swapped over the title and such, so now it's in my name. So that's a good thing, but getting ready to do all that with her death certificate in my hand again was just harsh. Our minds are like the surface of a huge, vast, deep ocean. Our consciousness is the rowboat that sits on top of that. But we've got so much under here, hidden, down below. It's all still there, but you don't have to deal with it because it's buried so deep. But the problem is, to get anything out of your head, you've got to occasionally start pulling up some of the ropes that lead down there. And all those ropes are tied and tangled and twisted. And so you go pulling up an innocent little thing, and suddenly another thing that you didn't expect also comes that you've got to deal with, dredged up out of the depths that maybe you weren't prepared to deal with today. And so you've got to spend your time and effort sinking that down below the surface and deep, deep down again, so that you can deal with living and life, and you'll deal with that later. And after you've expended all that energy and the surface is nice and calm again, boy, that's exhausting. Oh, gods above. Well, that was fun. I have no ideas why it does this. Once again, my webcam just locked up. Just went, and yeah, the picture that it stopped at was what it was stuck on. So I had to kill it through the taskbar entirely and then restart it. So hopefully it's not going to do that again. I have no ideas why. It's supposed to be saving to my SSD drive. It's my fastest drive. It's like there's no data bottlenecking going on there. Why would it do that? I have no ideas. I have none. It just does that. So, yay. Irritation at software and hardware conflicts with Windows 10 for the win. But anyway, I was just trying to say, it's like you spend all that energy. I was exhausted after dealing with that. I could not do a reaction after I had dug up her stuff and was holding her death certificate. And then I just, because I was exhausted and sitting here, I kept falling asleep all night. All night. I woke up in time for us to go get the stuff done. I came back, fell asleep. Kept waking up, falling asleep. Finally, 11 o'clock last night, it was just, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to die of a heart attack because I'm not sleeping with my sleep mask, or I'm just going to end up sleeping in this chair all night, and that's not good. So it was fun that way. Yeah. So I got absolutely zero done yesterday other than my vlog and one game for my game channel. So I'm glad I got something done. At least I did that. And that's a good thing. Ow, all of a sudden this arm is really sore right there. Like I got a vaccination. And yet oddly I did get a vaccination in this arm. When I went to the VA on like the 28th of last month, I got the first of 2 shingles vaccinations, which damn straight. I've been worried about getting shingles because I had chickenpox as a child, and It's good to get them because getting chickenpox as an adult is not good. Problem is, if you get chickenpox as a kid, then you're going to get shingles as an adult instead. Yay. So, vaccination time, I'm looking good on that one. I just got like 6 months, get my second one. But after I got that shot, the next day, oh my God, it was someone took a ball-peen hammer with the sharp, you know, the rounded end. It just went wham! Really hard. I was like, oh! Thumbs up for the win. Ah! Dental adhesive. Ah. Ah. Anyway, though, I have opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, so I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment. Thank you for having left a comment. That's the good thing right there. And if I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not good at much besides being arrogant and polluting the world. Go for your strengths. And it's 20 to 25 because even though I'm counting in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, I get lost. So, thumbs up for that. Martin3449 Mertain, thank you very, very much. And Art the Warrior, thank you, greatly appreciated. Nicholas Paquette, thank you very, very much. Jadicus, thank you, greatly appreciated. Courtney B, thumbs up and thank you. Sarmagal, thank you, greatly appreciated. And Maggie Garner, thumbs up and thank you. Chris Kelling, greatly appreciated. First Last. And Juan Ornelas, thumbs up. And I don't know, greatly appreciated. Leo Metal, thumbs up. T Shorty 929, thumbs up and thank you. Wildboy 5699, whose birthday is on Sunday the 6th. Happy birthday today. Well, tomorrow. Wildboy 5699, thumbs up and welcome to the world again. It's your birthday, so you are free. So I ruined it. There's a line out of a Laurie Anderson song that goes on like that. So I ruined it, but still, thank you very, very much and happy birthday. And then we have Feltog, thank you, greatly appreciated. Esteban QQQQQQQQ, thank you very, very much. And Mundo K-Popper Army, thank you. Kia, greatly appreciated. Film O, thank you very, very much. Eric McCormick Comedy, thumbs up and thank you. Dark Sonic, thumbs up. And Richard Compton, greatly appreciated. We have Daniel Ayuch, I'm not quite sure, but thank you very, very much. Uncle Samuel, thank you very, very much. And then last but not least, 02 Splinter Cell 02. Thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you, for getting me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It is greatly appreciated. Well, I'm not quite sure where I am time-wise, so I'm going to jump in and do this thing, because I always get messed up whenever the software messes up, because I use the timer to determine how long to do my vlog. Now I got to do mental math each time I look down at the timer. So, if you could check out my links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, if you could check those out. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be definitely beautiful and awesome. Thank you again so very, very much. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, and I am serious. So thank you very, very much. I also have an Amazon wish list here somewhere. No, it's down there, of course, on the show more. If you could check that out, that would be very, very awesome. And I am partnered with Humble Bundles, so if you could check those people out, that would be awesome as well. If you bought something through the link down there, eventually I will become a paid sponsor of Humble Bundle. Until then, I'm just a shilled whore. Shilled whore? I can't even speak English today. I am just whoring myself out. I'm being a not even a paid shill, but still, thumbs up. If you could toss me a like, that would be greatly appreciated. I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands more than half the time. I just move them because it feels good to move them, especially this hand, where my motor nerve, I had abraded it in half It was severed. My hand was paralyzed for 2 years. It's grown back. So I like moving it, so I just move my hands to do weird things because I like to move my hands. Thumbs up for that. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do a reaction video and a game video and another game video. So I'm going to try and do a whole bunch of stuff today. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. So when your webcam software of life locks up, just kill it, start up again, and there you go. Have a very good day, and I'll see you.